for you?
Yeah, very, very warm. It's all good though. We need it. It's gonna be hot in Tallahassee.
So what these first 2 days been like out in the practice field?
Bro, it's been great. You know, we go out there, we out there competing, working on our own stuff on both sides of the ball, just working on executing to the best of our abilities, and then just bringing it all together as a team, working on special team stuff. So, I mean, it's been really good just being able to be back out here and competing and just competing against my brothers.
What feels different about this year compared to last year?
Just the team togetherness that we have. I feel like a lot of people are more bought in, more accountability. People understand what their role is, and they're going to do everything they can to execute in their role that they have.
Speaking of roles, Coach Grubb was talking about you being more of a leader in a wide receiver room. Just what have you done to maybe step into that?
Just speaking up more, being more vocal. I was a person that would say like to lead by example, but you know when you're growing into a leader, you have to be more vocalized, and because you have a lot of experience within the game. So just being more vocalized, letting people know what I went through with my experience, because I mean they're gonna go through a lot of things that I went through, so I can help talk them through it. I mean, so that's really the biggest thing, is just being more vocalized.
Isaiah's an older guy, but he's brand new here too. And Coach Grubb just said like he's taking that leadership role too. Like how have you seen Isaiah step up in a short time here?
Yeah, Isaiah's been a great addition, not just to the receiver room, but to our team. I mean, he was at Miami, and he played with older guys like Xavier Restrepo and Cam Moore, guys that are in the league. So he knows what it takes to get it done at the highest level. So for us to have him and him bring his input, man, it's been a blessing.
Kind of a two-part question. Going up against these defensive backs, how have they helped you guys get ready to challenge there?
I honestly think we have the best defensive back room in the country. So going against the best every single day, you have to find new ways to get open, new schemes. So I mean, it's been great. I mean, we've been competing for 2 years now with some of them, and some of the new additions like Cam and all the other guys. It's been great. Just hearing their perspective on things and them asking me questions about different things. So we're just trying to get each other better.
Who's the guy who gives you the biggest challenge?
Damani. I love going against Damani. He's just very handsy, very physical. He's smart. He's a veteran, so he knows what to do. He knows what levers to take away, different things, how I'm lined up. So I really have to think when I go against him.
What have you seen from Jalen Hale as he keeps coming back from his injury?
Hale has been really, really explosive. But I already knew that, man. Like, Hale has always been explosive. And just for him to come back from his injury and be better than what he was, it's really a blessing. And you can see how God has been working with him.
What kind of offseason has Rico Scott had?
Rico has been great. He ran 23 miles per hour, 23.5. Like that's moving. Like that guy has put in a lot of work within the weight room, within off the field stuff, and he just continued to improve. He asked a lot of questions. His knowledge of the game has expanded. I'm really excited to see what he's going to step up and do for us.
Take me through what you've seen out of Ty, Austin, and Keelan on his practice field.
Yeah, I say each of them, they have been really good. They made a big jump from the spring until now. Our playbook is something that's very diligent. It's not easy to pick up, but those guys put in a lot of time. They're here early. Each of them, they have their own way of going about things, and I'm just very grateful to have a relationship with each and every one of them, and it's no animosity between them, and they just continue to work each and every day, and they pat each other on the back, because that's what teammates do.
How quickly, as a receiver, do you want to know who the starting quarterback is?
I say that really doesn't matter to me. It's just the matter of fact of just executing. I feel like when each of the QBs are in, we're able to execute at the level that we need to win. So I mean that's all that matters. The coaches are going to make that decision when the time is right.
You talked about the playbook. How different does it look maybe from this year to last year with a quarterback that's not Jalen Milroe?
I feel like, the scheme is always going to be the same, because that's just has always been Coach DeBoer's system, Coach Grubb's system. So like everything is kind of the same, but Coach Grubb he was in the league, so he learned a lot of new things, and he's bringing those things into the playbook. So I think just learning those new things and giving us an opportunity to, run more NFL plays. I think that's going to give us a great opportunity to show scouts, that we can run NFL routes, make NFL plays. So.
Coach DeBoer made a comment at SEC Media Days about Ty Simpson throwing a very catchable ball. Explain that from a wide receiver perspective.
I think it's just giving us a chance, honestly. I think each and every one of them give us a chance to go up and make a play. I feel like they put it in the right spot that we need to. I feel like, we're takers for a reason, so just put it in our vicinity. We're going to go get the ball.
And one of the things that Caitlin said yesterday is, like, he wants a quarterback that can take the gimmies, those 5-yard plays that you guys can make explosive.
Yeah.
Is that, like, credit to you guys as a receiver room about how you can turn a 5-10-yard play into an explosive one? How do you feel about that?
I wouldn't say. I don't know. I wouldn't say like to just give us credit. If we're open on the small stuff, I feel like we have playmakers all around our room. Even all across the offense, even the running backs. So just being able to throw the check downs and let us do what God gave us the ability to do, and then that's gonna open up things deeper.
You mentioned Coach Grubb bringing in NFL plays, NFL routes. What's different about that kind of stuff than what you've done before?
It's just like the scheme, the depth of routes and whatnot, and just like the terminology, the long plays. We hear about how NFL teams and quarterbacks have to say long plays, so just kind of getting used to that.
So that's different. Like the terminology is different from.
Yeah, with some of it, like they kind of combined the two a little bit. They haven't changed it up really much, but it is a lot of new terminology. So just getting used to that. But we have been doing a really good job with all the walkthroughs and stuff. So I feel like we're heading down the right track.
Does it ever trip you up? Do you ever get confused with some of the?
I wouldn't say so, because I don't have to say the play.
Right.
It's harder for the QBs because they have to remember the play and they have to say the whole thing. So it's a lot for them.
What's it like facing Dijon Lee?
Dijon Lee, he's a young corner, but he has great ability. He's very lengthy. He has long arms, so he can reach you and touch you at the line. So just giving him little tips and things that I see. I've learned a lot from going against a lot of great DBs. So I think he's going to be really great. He's continuing to improve, and I think he's going to play a lot for our defense, and he's going to make a lot of plays.
What can you say about the depth of this room, not only with guys like you and Ryan coming back or adding Isaiah, but also the new freshmen coming in? It's a stacked wide receiver room. What can you say about that and how that's shown early on these past couple days?
Yeah, I think it's been really great for us. We can put guys anywhere and they can go make plays. I think that we can really trust everybody in our room to execute. And we have a lot of talent in our room, and so I'm excited for us to spread the ball around, man. Like, it's all about being selfless in our room. So, just cheering on for our brothers and just being excited for them to make some plays.
Last two. How was a guy like Jam grown over the course of that past offseason?
I think Jam is Jam. He's great. He's a great running back. I've seen the most improvement in his leading. Jam is a guy that's he doesn't talk very much, but he is a leader, so he has to take on that role, and he's been doing a great job of doing that.
Speaking from a leadership standpoint, how important is it to you, to kind of set the tone for the receiver room? It's your last year. Parker Brailsford just said, a lot of people calling you Unc around here and stuff, not trying to make you feel no type of way. But how important is it to you, just to set that tone going into the season?
Yeah, we have a standard that's set, and guys that came before us, like Julio, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, we can name all of them, but it's a standard that those guys set. So, me coming in and, learning from the coaches that kind of already been here and asking them questions, like what those guys have been doing. So now I know what it's going to take, and, just trying to bring the younger guys along and everybody else in the room.
So thanks everybody.